So, how to connect with millionaires and billionaires. This is my favorite topic to talk about because it can transform your life. So, way back in the day, when I had no fucking money, no connections, nothing, what did I do? I looked around at successful people and went up to them and said, "What do you do?" Now, that sounds simplified, right? That seems very like, well, okay. But it's actually the implementation and doing it. I wrote about this on my blog years ago called The Power of Who You Know. I was 18 years old. I was on a plane. I looked over to my left, or it was to my right, and this older gentleman was reading a political book. And I used to really be big into politics, thought about going into politics. And so I commented on it intelligently, and we got to talking. We had this great 2-hour conversation. We get done. He gives me his business card. He's like, "Look me up." I was living in Indianapolis. He was in Chicago. Come to find out, he was the Chief Supreme Court Justice of Illinois. Michael J. Gallagher. He's retired now. That's literally his name. Complete G and the Supreme Court Justice of Illinois. I mean, you realize the level. It's insane. So what I did at fucking 18 years old with no money, contacted him very politely, like the next week. "Hi, Mr. Gallagher, thank you, for giving me your business card. You mentioned doing lunch. I'd love to, take up that opportunity. If you have time, and that's okay." Very fucking respectful, very conscious of their time, not sitting on the phone for 30 minutes. And he's like, "Absolutely, come to Chicago. Let's do this day at this time, etc." So I would drive 3.5 fucking hours to Chicago from Indianapolis, and went to lunch with him, introduced me to the governor of Illinois who happened to be in the restaurant. So you're talking an 18-year-old dumbass who was literally hobnobbing like the governor. It's insane. So we have lunch, and I'd saved some, and I wore like my best suit that I had and everything, like very, proper. And I remember the bill coming, and I said, "I'll get that, Mr. Oh, no." He's like, "I got it." And I remember him kind of smiling, thinking like, smart of him to fucking offer to pay, but I've got it, like not a big deal. But you want to offer, right? So it's always respect, conscious of their time. So anyway, we formed this friendship and mentorship, and he was influential in getting me a full ride to law school, which I passed up. To this day, he was probably pissed about it. But the point is like I would have never gotten those opportunities if I wouldn't have actually just opened my mouth when I saw something that we could have common ground on, which was his politics book. So the thing is with connecting with millionaires and billionaires, and I have a million stories about like this kind of shit, you have to fucking take the initiative. People email me all the time, "McQueen, how do I get a mentor?" Go out and get one. Millionaires aren't sitting on the corner in their fucking Lamborghini going, "Hi, son, do you want some advice?" They're not doing that. They're actually living their life. They're fucking busy. So what you have to do is you have to take the initiative. And you might go, "Well, maybe I'm just not important enough, or they're going to blow me off," and maybe they will. So what? Find another one. There are millionaires and billionaires out there who are complete assholes. And they're like, "Fuck off, kid." But you go out and you find another one. Where do you find them? This is the $1,000,000 question. Where do fucking rich men hang out? Cigar clubs, cigar shops, golf courses, high-end restaurants, high-end lounges. But really, your big one is the cigar shops. Dead serious. Grand Havana Room in Beverly Hills was where I used to hang out at 23, 24, 25, 26. And met everyone from Charlie Sheen. It doesn't even matter about the celebrities. But the business that happened, and you can Google it, Grand Havana Room, Beverly Hills. It's a beautiful place. The connections you make in those places is mind-blowing. Now, it's a private club. How do you get in? Well, I had met another rich guy who said, "Come to the Grand Havana Room, I'm a member, you can be my guest." And then I got to know him, so I could go whenever I want. Now, how did I even meet him? And this is the $1,000,000 fucking nugget of gold that you've got to take, and you got to figure out your angle. I don't know you, I don't know your background, I don't know anything, I don't know where you live. What does this rich person not have that I can get them? And 9 times out of 10, I'm telling you, it's going to be women. Right? So these rich dudes, obviously they can have hookers. They don't want hookers. Some of them have hookers. What they want is they want girls that will hang out, who want to be there, who are not getting paid. And that is how I met a lot of these people. So in LA, obviously I had tons of girls, and what I would do is they'd hit me up, "Hey, McQueen, we're gonna go to whatever, we're gonna go to this restaurant. Do you want to bring some girls? Of course, right? Because I had something they do not have. I didn't have money, but I had access to women. Just from like going out, meeting girls or whatever. Like, hey girls, I have a friend in town, or he's a rich dude, he's gonna buy dinner. All right, cool. They would come and be fun and be cool, and they're not hookers. And legitimately, these rich men love that because of the female energy. Who doesn't want to be around hot girls when they're eating? It's great. So that was my angle. So what you have to do is find your angle. What do you have access to that a rich person doesn't? And generally, it's not going to be a monetary thing, obviously. Like, it's not like you have a Ferrari and they have a Lambo, right? You probably don't have anything. Maybe you don't have any money. So what do you have? Well, you have knowledge now. And I will tell you right now, if you use social skills and fucking game to meet women, and you have access to women, and you happen to be out and you always have hot girls with you, guarantee the rich dude in the club, the rich dude in the restaurant is going to be looking and think, who the fuck is this? They're going to come over and want to meet you, right? What do? Oh, I'm just trying to do my thing. I'm starting a business or whatever. Oh, this is Claudia, and this is Tiffany, and this is Michelle. And you're going to see his eyes light up. And he'll probably even ask you, like, are they paid? You're like, no, they're not. No. Wow, here, let's exchange contact information. I have a jet. Let's fly to Vegas. Let's fly here sometime. Just bring some girls. Done. So, once again, it all comes back to pussy. Everything's driven by pussy. But legitimately, if you want to connect with millionaires and billionaires, you need to find your angle. You need to be able to provide value and provide something. Now, a lot of you are probably sitting there going, but I don't have any value, or I don't have any leverage. Make it. Then make the leverage. Figure out your angle and then make it happen. So I don't know your situation, so I can't tell you exactly do this, do that. But you have to find your angle, and then you also need to hang out in places where successful people hang out. If you're hanging out at fucking Pizza Hut and at the mall and you're at Hot Topic or fucking American Eagle, if it's even around anymore, and you're hanging out in those places, you're not going to be meeting millionaires and billionaires. Go to where the source is. Even better, if you're a super young cat, fucking get a job at a golf course as a caddy. You want to talk about learning about business. Be the motherfucker that carries the golf clubs and listens to the business guys talk all day long, because a lot of deals get cut on the golf course. Get a job at a private airport, sweeping the fucking runway. Whatever, that's a great job. I had that job years and years ago too. Get a job at a cigar shop. Even if it's a menial bullshit job, it will give you access to these people. And you're fucking polite and you're cordial and you know how to handle yourself and you're not an idiot because you're using all of the knowledge of this course. Guarantee the opportunity is going to come where you're gonna, I'm sure I have to ask you, like, what do you do exactly? I'm very curious. I'm a young guy. I just would love to get some advice. And you know what? For even now, because I'm getting older, people do it to me, and obviously they're my brand. But we want to help. If you come at me respectfully, then I want to help you. I want to provide knowledge. I want to see you excel because it's a way of giving back. And if they're a truly good person, they want to give back. So that's how you connect millionaires and billionaires. Find your angle. Get in the places where they fucking hang out. I'm telling you, you have to do that. You cannot sit at home or at fucking Pizza Hut and go, I don't know where the millionaires and billionaires are. And it doesn't matter where you live. You can live in Ohio. You can live in the middle of fucking Belgium, wherever. There are always rich people in those cities. And you need to connect with them, find out what they do, and maybe it's something you want to do too.